Hello, for my lesson today, I have used Nearpod. Nearpod is an instructional platform that merges formative assessment and dynamic media for collaborative learning experiences. Teachers use this interactive tool to create interactive lesson plans that contain different interactive activities. These activities include quizzes, polls, videos, collaborative boards, etc. It also allows teacher-student interactions and learning. It provides students with feedback as they go through the different interactive tools. My introduction page is producers, consumers, and decomposers' role and energy flow in communities. The standard I chose was the 4th grade standard, which was S4L1, obtain, evaluate, and communicate information about the roles of organisms and the flow of energy within an ecosystem. Develop a model to describe the roles of producers, consumers, and decomposers in a community. The ISTE standard I chose was 1.1b, customize learning environments. Students build networks and customize their learning environments in ways that support the learning process. For the objectives, I created 2 I can statements, which are I can describe the roles of a producer, consumer, and decomposer. I can create a model to develop the different roles. For my first interactive tool, or the introduction of this lesson, I used a video from YouTube that gave the students an introduction of the different what a producer is, what a decomposer is, and what a consumer is, and how their energy flow is in ecosystems. The video is also almost 3 minutes long, so it's not that long for students. For my second interactive activity, I created a fill in the blanks. This is based off the previous video that was shown, so students will have to drag the word to the correct and then click done to check their answers. Okay. So on this slide, it creates an introduction of a game that is listed for students, where students are able to determine whether an organism is a producer, consumer, or decomposer. And this is the game. In this game, students have to click which item it is, and then if they get it right, click next. Same thing, producer, next. This is just a fun game for students to play while interacting with the activities, with the lesson plan. The next tool I have is a collaborative board. So here's an image of a food chain which has different consumers, decomposers, and producers. In this collaborative board, it says students are able to identify the organisms, and they are to list the organisms that are consumers, producers, or decomposers in the text. Students are also able to add images or create a video at the bottom. For the end of my lesson, I created a quiz for students to complete as a formative assessment so I could get feedback on how they mastered the lesson. The quiz contains 7 different questions. Which is a summary of everything they have learned. And this is my lesson for the different roles of a producer, consumer, and decomposer.